Today we're out here on the farm. We've got our sheep here, our little sheep herd that we started a little while ago, and we've got our very first ram lamb, weather lamb, that we're going to process here. This is our very first lamb that we have. I bought these two here, and they raised these two lambs here on the property, so these are the very first two that have been born and raised here that we're going to go ahead and harvest this year and put them in the freezer, put the male in the freezer. So we're just gonna get started here. Hopefully they'll cooperate. Come here, boys. Well, we're at almost 80 pounds live hanging weight, which is pretty good. I would have liked him to be a little bit bigger, but I'm tired of fooling with water, and so the less animals in the pasture, the better. This guy's been fighting with my ram, and so it was time for him to go. We'll go ahead and fill the freezer up and get going on this thing. Okay, so now that we've got this thing over to the barn, there's 3 knives that I really like to use on this. All of them are different. It kind of depends on your preference. There's a million out there. But my 3 favorite are, this is a Daily Chef. Just, you can get these cheap around here. They're at the Amish store. Ace Hardware sells them. They're all over the place. You can get them. They're $12, I think. The other one is one of these Outdoor Edge, with the replaceable blades. These things are sweet. They're crazy sharp, super sharp. They're really good if you're going to be out in the field or something, because you can fold it up, put it in a backpack. It's super light and you can put it in your pocket. It's got a clip. These are really good for this kind of thing. And the last one, I don't know the name brand of this. It's real similar to like a Mora knife. It's actually a North Mark. I'll see if I can find these. I've had this knife for a really long time. I really like it. It's got this real nice point to it that I just found it real handy, and it's got a heavy enough blade. I've used stuff to smack on the back of this when I didn't have a meat saw, and it's just been a real good knife. So, and it's got a nice heavy sheath. More knives are real similar to this, different shaped blade though. So I'm gonna get started on this. Alright, we'll get sorting through this bin. We've got all of our cuts in here. We're just going to go through and pick out the stuff we don't like, if there's anything in here, and cut the last little bit of this meat up into grind so we can run it through the machine. I'm probably being picky, but if I think it needs some fat, I'm gonna add some pork fat. I'm okay with that. All right, we got my meat grinder, we got my big bowl. We're gonna take the rest of this meat here, and we're gonna go ahead and get this all ground up, and then we can go ahead and start packaging everything. So probably the number one thing you're gonna need if you want to process something for yourself is definitely gonna be a decent meat grinder. You can get a cheap one, 60-80 bucks probably at like Rule King. You can get them anything online. You can go ahead and get a bigger one. We've gotten by with these small ones for a really long time. So, these ones definitely work. They get the job done. All right, so there we are. At the end of the day, we ended up with 23 pounds of meat. That's not bad. Could be worse. Could be better. These next batch of lambs, when they hit the ground, should be a good bit bigger when we butcher these again in December. So I'm looking forward to that.